Hey everyone, welcome to Keller Acres. Today I'm going to show you how to do a cinnamon and sugar sourdough inclusion loaf. I already have my dough already mixed up. I started this yesterday. So if you're interested in the exact recipe that I used, just drop a comment and I'll let you know. Otherwise, just use your own favorite sourdough recipe. If you're doing an inclusion, then you're probably already familiar with making sourdough. So I'm guessing that you probably already have your go-to recipe. But like I said, if not, let me know in the comments and I will share exactly how I did mine. So for the cinnamon and sugar mixture that we're going to be doing, you're going to need 5 tablespoons of brown sugar, or I am using coconut sugar. So you can substitute if you want. Otherwise, brown sugar, light brown, dark brown, whatever you prefer. Pour that in our bowl. I love this stuff. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I am a fan of this coconut sugar. And it is an unrefined sugar. I have cut out the refined sugars. So I am sticking with, when I'm baking and making things now, I'm using just the coconut sugar, maple syrup, or honey. All right, we're also gonna need 4 tablespoons of softened butter. I kind of accidentally melted mine more than softened, but that's okay. It's fine. Kind of mix that together. Then you're gonna need a tablespoon of cinnamon. Put that in. And 2 tablespoons of bread flour. It's just gonna help hold all this together in our loaf. Help it stick, keep it from leaking out the sides. So you can add your inclusion before you do your overnight ferment, cold ferment in the fridge. I already, it's the next day, like I said, so I already did my overnight in the fridge, so I won't be doing it that way. I'm just going to add my inclusion, let it sit on the counter, rise a bit, and then bake it. But if you prefer, you can add this in after you have had it already rising on your counter, before you put it in the fridge that night. That works as well. All right, I'm just gonna get this pressed into a nice rectangle. So simple. I did one of these another time and it turned out great. I loved it. I think cinnamon and sugar is just a great little addition to your bread. For my bread recipe, I did do my sandwich bread recipe that is out there in a video. And really the only difference is, if you haven't made sandwich bread before, you add some olive oil and some honey to it. So it just, you know, it's just a sweeter version versus what your regular sourdough is. All right, now we're just going to spread. I'm gonna use a little more than half my mixture. Spread that as evenly as you can. I'm not gonna go all the way to the edges. It smells so good. Love cinnamon. If you like doing inclusions, watch for more videos. I have a couple others out there that are great that you can look for. I'm also going to probably do a strawberry. My husband thought I should do a strawberry rhubarb one, so I think I will do that here soon. It is going to be rhubarb season here real soon, and that will be kind of a nice way to use up some rhubarb. So watch for that if you're interested. Check out my other 2 that I have out there. There's another sweet one, and then there's a savory one. Okay, once you get this part done, we're just gonna fold the first half over, and then our other half over, just like that. Kind of pinch that together. Then we're gonna add the rest of our cinnamon and sugar. I'm just gonna kind of do like a line of it. All of my sourdough recipes will be going under a playlist so that they're easier to find. So if you're looking for some different ideas with sourdough, just look for the playlist, and that's an easier way to find the video that you're looking for. Starting to do that with some different things, some protein recipes. If you're looking for that, I've really been doing a lot of protein desserts. That's one you can find in the playlists as well. Ninja Creamy, if you have a Ninja Creamy. Oh, we're approaching warm weather and The Ninja Creamy is gonna just be a lifesaver this summer when it's really hot. All right, now we're just gonna roll this up. All right, roll it up, and then we're gonna wanna pinch our edges. Oop, I've got some of my cinnamon sugar coming through, which is fine. Trying not to have that happen, but it's okay. All right, just get it pinched together the best you can. And then I'm gonna be plopping mine in my loaf pan here. There we go. I'm gonna cover it with a towel, let it sit on the counter for a few hours, and then we'll be ready to bake. All right, I'm ready to put my bread in the oven. I will let you know exactly how long I bake it for. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. All right, the bread is done. It smells amazing. Smells so good. It did kind of stick to my pan a little bit, so it didn't come out of the pan perfect, but that's okay. The way that it tastes is all that matters. So I'm gonna slice into it and have a taste. Ooh, looks so good. I love that swirl of cinnamon in there. Yum. Let's kind of show you this part. So good. All right. Cut my piece in half here. Put a little butter on it. My favorite butter from Costco, of course. All right. A little taste. Delicious. If you're a fan of cinnamon rolls, I mean, this definitely has a cinnamon roll vibe, but without all the sugar that's in an actual cinnamon roll. This is way more healthy with the sourdough bread. There's no cream cheese frosting on it. And I made it with unrefined sugar. Really, really good. I hope that you give this cinnamon sourdough bread a try. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, feel free to comment. You can also follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Keller Acres. Also, I do have a new Pinterest where I am pinning my videos, or at least some of them, under Keller Acres on Pinterest.